Alrighty. Looks like the sound in this game is actually maybe a little too low. Does anybody think that I need to put it up a little? Let's try 60. I don't want to like necessarily drown out anything, but audio is always tricky with these things. You know, it can sound fine through one medium and completely off in another. So depending on if I'm using headphones or a speaker and I play it back, it sounds completely different. So we haven't really done a Necrobinder A10 run yet. I've done all the other characters, a recording at least one of. So I'll do that, and I kind of want to just return to Regent, because honestly, if I'm going to keep making Slay the Spire videos, unless people specifically, let me know in the comments if you want me to particularly play any other characters, but my thought is, I don't know, I just look at some of the main Slay the Spire 2 players, and they're just able to play such a ridiculous amount of games that, I could just never compete with that. I mean, there's people that have had, over 200 to 300 runs already with the game only being out 2 weeks, and there's just no way with my... I mean, I'm lucky to get a run in a day, so, and usually it's a recording if I can help it, but, yeah, I guess what I'm trying to say is, if I just focus on one character that I enjoy, which right now would be Regent, and try to just get good at that, and then maybe I can still justify making content for this game. Of course, we'll still be doing Monster Train as well. I'm just, to be honest, this is kind of the flashy new thing for me, Slay the Spire, so I'm honestly not super motivated to do Monster Train videos at a high frequency at the moment, but I do think, once the hype on Slay the Spire, for me at least, dies down, I'll be returning to probably mainly doing that. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, let's hit Necrobinder up. I would say of the 5 characters, it is my least favorite. I'm still on that, but you never know. Things can change. Things can definitely change. My main problem, I still just don't think, like one entire mechanic of the character I just don't think I like, which is Doom. I mean, the animation is really cool, but I just don't think that you can block enough to like, I don't know. I'm sure it's maybe viable, but I just have never had any luck with it. I just usually go Asti and some combination of souls if I want any consistency. Colorless card, I do like this one typically. I think you're typically getting something good from it, but it could brick. Greed is, I don't know, I don't love it, but let's check the map. Neo's Fury is always acceptable. It's just a bit underwhelming, but it's definitely better than like upgrading a card or some crap like that, or max HP. It's at least takeable. So early shop would be here. It's a pretty linear path, a pretty horrible path actually. Not a single campfire, and like mostly advanced hallways. Definitely not doing that. So greed is out of the question. I'm not going to add a curse just to wait all the way till up here to do a shop. I already kind of like this path here. We get to hit question marks, then hit that elite. Then we can go either way here. If I need a heal, we go that way. If I don't need a heal and we got some money, we can go that way. Either way, we're moving toward elites. I mean, Necrobinder, I could also say, out of all the characters, maybe I just shouldn't target Act 1 elites at the rate that I do with all the other characters, because Necrobinder is typically just so weak in Act 1. It might be nice to go on a path that allows me the option to not take elites. And honestly, this right here looks like it. Like, even here, I could technically abort this elite. So, I think I like this. And then probably some combination of going, one of these ways. All that being said, greed is not an option to me. I think we just go with the colorless. Alright, Thrumming Hatchet is acceptable to start with. It's pretty bad later, but at the very start of the game, it's at its best, so we'll just take that. Let's give you some business here. We're 2 short of lethal, so I might just stack up bodyguard and defend this, because we're gonna need some buffer here. Yeah, this is awkward no matter how you slice it. We just do this. We'll have lethal next turn, but he will be spiked up. But I don't want to take any damage if I can help it. I think this is my path toward no damage. If this guy would have not attacked... I guess this guy always attacks at this point, huh? Well, there ain't much I can do about that. Oh, that doesn't proc spikes, huh? Well, that's good to know. I guess I could have killed that guy last turn. We'll technically take 2 damage here. Okay, note to self. Apparently Asti does not proc spikes. I would have thought it would at least put the spikes on Asti. I mean, if there is a Doom card that I would like, it would be Death's Door. But the problem is, it's always a chicken egg. It's like, I don't want to take all these other underwhelming Doom cards that are offered early just to, in the hopes of getting a Death's Door. Of course, I could take a Death's Door, and we can just be on the lookout for Doom cards, but even just some normal Doom cards is not enough to really consistently proc Death's Door. You really need, like, one of the powers that either applies Doom to yourself or the enemy every turn to really consistently play this, I would say. Reap is always just acceptable. I would say, though, it's a bit awkward when I have Thrumming Hatchet as well. You know, it's just front-loaded early game damage, in my opinion, and it's at 27 for 3. It's not a great rate, but it's acceptable, and it retains is the big thing. So, you know, you can wait for a turn where it's easy to play. It's not a bad card early. But again, it is a bit redundant with the Thrumming Hatchet. I think we still take it, though. It's a better finishing blow. Thrumming Hatchet can be the way that I build up the damage, and then Reap can be the finisher. And I don't know how to feel about Snap. Is Snap a good card? I don't know. It feels like it's hard for me to just take it without a reason to have it. Well, we don't have any potions. I'm tempted just to take this. I feel like I have regretted every single time that I've taken Climb. Technically, I don't lose any actual HP right now. But this guy already has, or girl, I think, yeah, Necrobinder is a girl, right? Anyway, whatever Necrobinder is, they lose, or they have a low max HP to start with, losing 13 more. Sucks. Plus, honestly, 13 is not a number that I like. I'm not superstitious, but there's one exception. The number 13, I think, is absolutely cursed. I've had a lot of fucking bad shit happen in my life because of that number. So that's another reason I don't like it. I don't know. But it just feels so bad to take Glowwater Potion as well, because it's like, it is technically a good potion, but I have to really not like my hand for it to make sense. And right now, it's already bad with the Reap. And I'd have to, like, a lot of times play the Thrumming Hatchet first. It pains me to do this, but I think we gotta do this. It's just gonna be more value. I could also argue that taking hallways is a little bit better now, but I'm still gonna just do this. Yeah, we get hallways anyway. That's how it works. Double defend strike. Hopefully we get offered some skills or something, because we are, honestly, on offense, we already got enough with Reap and Thrumming Hatchet. Of course, we are bottom decking both of those in our bottom 3. Why wouldn't we? Like, why wouldn't we? Why wouldn't we? Why wouldn't we? I can finish with Reap here. I think I didn't actually take any damage, so it's all good. Alright, Defy is a great card. Definitely better than these other cards, so we'll take it. And I would take that even without the extra 2 block. Every HP is useful to me, but Sword of Stone with this character is maybe not that useful. This character is the one that cares the least about strength. And I don't know, might be nice just to have that money. this path becomes pretty enticing then. You know, I can heal at both these campfires as long as the 7 HP doesn't kill me in the next 2. I don't have any potions though. That's something. We've had 2 fights so far. We'd have a 3rd fight. Potion chance should be, what, close to 50% I think, but it's still not guaranteed. Either way I have to fight this hallway, which is not advanced, so that's at least something. I think we take the money. At least it's not a max HP loss. Alright, these guys are the hardest of the normal hallways, for sure. No question about it. And we have a horrible starting hand. Although their HP totals, even if I had drawn Reap, would have been bad. But, yeah, not much we can do here. Just weep and take the damage. We can finish with Reap. You can see the power of Reap, right? Early, at least. It falls off late, I feel, but whatever. Right, friendship is not necessarily... Like I said, this character does not really care about strength. But when my 2 best cards right now are Thrumming Hatchet and Reap, maybe I do. Friendship's still probably positive. It's not like these other cards are very good anyway. Yeah, we'll just take Friendship. Well, no potion, 34 health. Let's do it. Okay, Coral Dude. Or girl, I don't know, maybe it's a girl. Coral Colony, Skulking Colony, whatever it is. Defy for sure. And Bodyguard Strike or Strike, because I'm full blocking, but it might be nice to, like... Because they hit pretty hard later. It's a long fight anyway. It's, you know, like I said, this is a 5 possession game. 1 striker already keeps it at 5 possessions. If we're talking in football or basketball terms, sports ball terms. Thrumming Hatchet, defend. I don't think Friendship is going to be that positive for this fight. That's why we buff up. I would have took 5 damage otherwise. We can keep Reap for a finishing blow. This would have been a great turn to play Friendship, by the way. So when they block for 13, that's just time to block, I feel. Alright, we can take Friendship now. Well, a lot of good Friendship does me here. May just want to Reap, otherwise I'm only doing 12 damage. We do that. At least now I'm at a 2-possession game here. We're taking the damage, though. This is the guy they want to buff? Okay. Horrible potion. Ice cream's good, though. Especially with Friendship. Right hand only has synergy with Reap right now, which doesn't even play that much. But right hand, I think it's okay. I don't know. With Friendship, I could argue there's likelihood this becomes okay. But it's kind of not a great draw at the moment. Defile can just be some additional front-loaded damage. I just feel like damage is not really what I need right now. I added a pretty good defensive card. This is, again, though, why I think this fucking Fresnel Nin sucks. It's like, you just get these, honestly, a lot of 3-card offerings that just don't have a target for Fresnel Lines at all. And, you know, the max HP that I paid was pretty gigantic. I don't know. It does suck to, like, skip here. Especially when I'm kind of in dire straits. Like, if this is an advanced hallway, we're going to be fucked. But I think I'll take that. If it's an advanced hall, I'd probably be happy to have that anyway. Alright, luckily it's not. Defend is really nice to hit with Spiral. Especially because we need defense. 10 block for 1 is great at all stages of the game. I think that saves me more than 17 HP, but 17 HP is a lot to just heal for right now. You know, I could upgrade Defy is a good upgrade. The rest of my cards are not really that good of an upgrade, though. Like, Friendship, you just lose less strength. Doesn't matter that much. Everything else is just stats. Defy is a good one, like I said, but if I'm hitting 2 fires, you know, I can definitely heal at one of them. I think we just do this. It's too good. Too good to make that defend into, like, a better than leap card. Probably should have waited on the heal, though, because I might increase my max HP right here, which would make my heal better. Alright, luckily never punished. I think we still commit to the left here. I may need to heal here anyway, versus upgrading if I fight, or if I lose HP. Yeah, we're fighting, and this guy can be really tough. Luckily we got the super defend. Still might want a bodyguard here. It's a long fight. I don't need to be rushing it. Build up some buffer is good. Well, that's a reap turn if I ever saw one. Heck, we're already getting 8 damage for 0 out of that. Not bad. He's close to death. Gotta try to not take any damage here. Do we have lethal? We got 8 plus 4. We're 1 short. Sweet. And by sweet, I mean super stupid. Whatever, let's just Thrumming Hatchet. We don't take damage here, so Thrumming Hatchet guarantees lethal. Need to play into Ice Cream maybe as well. I need to remember that. Alright, well, the other cards aren't amazing, and Delay at least, it at least upgrades well, I think, and it does have the, you know, Nimble or whatever it is. Let's see what the other card is. Transfigure can be pretty good. The other cards aren't that good. I mean, that Doom power, I guess, is another way to make Doom work, but chicken, like I said, chicken egg problem. I mean, Transfigure with a Friendship seems pretty good, because, well, I could just put it on Friendship as well, but right now that wouldn't necessarily be great. I'm just saying, once I have the Friendship in play, I can make, like, even like a Reap, I can double play at 4. Yeah, I can play it at 4, and then it does over 50, well, it does 50 damage because of my -2 strength. But even, like, Defy would be fine. Thrumming Hatchet would be good. You know, actually, it's really good there. Because then I'm getting it every turn. I'm guaranteed to 22 damage. Well, less with Friendship. But, yeah, we'll take it. I generally find it useful. I almost skipped that. Delay also has synergy with it. I really want to heal here, but we only got 1 potion offered total, and it's a horrible one. But it might not be so bad with a double defend and Transfigure. I probably should rest here, but I don't really want to. So I'm going to find a way to justify not doing that, because Defy is such a good upgrade. They're actually nerfing this card They're nerfing the upgrade to not apply additional weak. Which, I don't know. I feel like that is bullshit. Like, I mean, Sucker Punch upgrades to 2 weak. And it's not like Defy upgrades that much block anyway. It's obviously a really good upgrade and it's a really good card, but it just doesn't strike me as something that needs a nerf. It's like one of the only cards that I like for this character. I'll still be taking it, but it's just significantly worse that they're nerfing that upgrade. Doesn't make sense to me. But, you know, that being said, I think it's my best upgrade right now. Delay would just give me... both of them don't give me much more block necessarily. They're just giving me more, you know, either energy or weak. Honestly, the double defend here could be a good one. That's 3 block. It's 6 block for 1. That's also a good one. So, we got options. We want, since we have all these things we want to upgrade, though, I'm going to lean toward upgrading. I think for an elite, Defy will be better. Well, maybe not this elite. Okay, well, this is a horrible fucking hand. Thought I had a defense to this deck, didn't I? Apparently I didn't. Apparently I'm just drawing no defense at all. Good thing I got a dexterity potion. I really like how good that is. Big fan of that card, or that potion, let me tell you. I think we do friendship here, but we're probably just going to die with that starting hand. I'm going to take like almost all my HP here now. Such bullshit. And I've... They're strikes, so... Can't do anything about that. Okay, even Transfigure here with the friendship in play is not really playing. And I could Transfigure the defend, I guess, but then I lose the Defy if I don't play it. So I am full blocking. I might just Transfigure this defend then for the future. I'll only use this if it seems like I can save anything with it. Otherwise I might as well save it. Alright, delay here could be good, then I can set up a reap. Reap at 25 kills either of them. This guy's about to buff, so he could be a good target. And the problem is, like, if I don't play reap now, like, I don't know. Obviously, I can't kill anybody unless I play reap. So for 3, I could save 10. For 2, I save 13. That's just a better play, right? So we'll do that. Oh, we get that back. Okay. It won't be in my discard pile next turn, unfortunately, so I won't get the reap synergy. I'm just trying to think where I put it. Like, I could put it here. Am I defending bodyguarding? Because I got 18. What, I got 21 damage coming in. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'd play Thrumming Hatchet. Let's just take that guy down then. Try to block as much of this as we can. Then we'll reap that guy next turn. With any luck, not many of the others will attack me. Alright, well. And I'm, of course, 1 short of lethal there. Sweet. I guess if I would have used a dexterity potion, I wouldn't be. So, got myself to blame for that one. Maybe I should have killed that guy since he's doing 10 though, huh? Alright, we can block that. Man. It is what it is. I should have used my potion, but it's like, I feel like I'm stubborn at this point. Like, I might as well save it at this point if I can get through this fight. $12, $8. It looks like I'm actually exact lethal. Well, I certainly didn't play that one well. I didn't draw well either, in my defense. It's like, not a whole lot I can do sometimes. Might as well just die. This run wasn't going to win anyway. Oh, I guess I'm one health. Let's put him in reap range, I guess. Well, I can do that with that. Put this guy in, like, range elsewise. I don't know, maybe I should just not target any fights with this character in Act 1. It's wild to me that people think this character's good, if I'm being honest. Oh, we got the kill here at least. I guess we're technically alive. Ornamental Fan could be good with that Osty attack, maybe. Tempted to take one more friendship, but at that point, Thrumming Hatchet's really bad. Reap is still fine. You know, I'm doing 23 damage. And I can get the right hand doesn't hurt from lack of strength. But we lack card draw, we just lack everything. We haven't been offered, like, I guess I could take Seance. That would give me some bad card draw. Everything is just so slow with this character. You know, other than Reap, which costs your whole turn unless you slowly scale up with friendship and stuff like that. But it's just like, man, everything I look at with this character, I'm just like, this character is slow as molasses. And at Ascension 10, you can't afford to be slow. Could take Poke for the Ornamental Fan synergy and the fact that it doesn't lose anything from friendship. I mean, I still have to get through potentially a fight here. I mean, if I can dodge a fight here, then I'll be good. I can heal, and maybe I just can beat the waterfall. Who knows? I don't know how I'm damaging the waterfall, though, currently. The deck just doesn't have anything. I'm going to guess right-hand. It's a long fight, so I could thin the deck out with Seance, I guess. Seance might be the best pick here, I think. We got to think toward the boss. Alright. Oh, where's Lee's Waffle? The Gambit. People talk this card up, and I'm like, I don't know. It's caused me to die every time. It's like, how can I consistently block every turn to not take any damage whatsoever? That's ridiculous. It's not like this card has holdover or anything. Barry could be good if we had taken the other friendship, I feel. I could still technically take it. Pull aggro might be fine, just to stall. It has synergy with the right-hand, which in turn has synergy with the Ornamental Fan, which also has synergy with my extra energy. That's definitely an option. Screaming Flagon sucks. Mango could be alright. I had to spend all my gold, though, on it. Definitely not doing that. Production. I feel like the production is normally alright, but not when I have friendship already. Maybe it's still okay. It's $87. Well, I'll take that for sure. Beyond that, I don't know. Definitely maybe just get rid of a strike. These potions. For a long fight, I don't mind the dexterity potion. Berry, I don't know. When I already have Reap, it's certainly better. I mean, it's like almost double the damage for just one extra Ember, but it doesn't retain, and I have to hit friendship before I see it. It's a dead draw a lot of the time. and it still takes my whole turn to use it. So, I don't know. I have had some runs where I can use this card, but I don't know that I love it. And I don't know. Dance Macabre, to me, even in my deck, which technically has targets for it, I just don't see how this is that good of a power. It's like, you're lucky to even get a Metallicize out of it, which is not even that enticing of a power, I feel. And like I said, even with the pull aggro and the delay and the reap, and even to some degree Transfigure, I could use Transfigure on a 1 cost to make it a 2 cost. Even with all of that, it's probably if I'm very lucky, I can get 6 block in a turn, and that's my whole turn. So, I don't know. Just seems so bad. But I am wondering if I should take it, because it is waterfall, and I might need that. It's just slow. It's just another slow card. Even Berry is a combination of slow and fast. It's fast if you drew well. It's slow if you didn't. I could, I guess, take Berry and Production, but still, it's not like Production has Retain. I guess that's where having that other Osti Retain attack would be nice, but like I said, it's hard for me to just take that card without a reason to. It's not like it's like a good damage card or anything. I'll take it. And can't afford them both now, so I think I'll just call it good. If I can get through this, well, that would have been nice if I had gotten that. Damn it. I don't know. I don't know what would be good to retain. I can't do it on the defend. I can't do it on the cards that already have an enchantment, which would be the cards that I would probably want to do it on. It's like Reap already has retain. Thrumming Hatchet comes back every turn. Also, Thrumming Hatchet's kind of just past its point of usefulness already. Seance is ethereal. I guess I could put it on Macabre, but I hate to say it, I think we just take the heal. Man, I wish I had 10 more gold, damn it. I don't even know what that is, but I'm assuming it would be better than those choices. Alright. I am just going to drink this blindly and assume that I need it. I could also blindly use a potion if we think we need that. Well, this is a pretty bad start. I could definitely... I mean, this probably doesn't even make sense to play that. I only get 4 extra damage out of it, and I can just save 2 energy instead of essentially only getting 1. I think we're going to need this. This, I guess. Should have played that before, but whatever. The other stuff just doesn't do anything by my understanding. I guess I technically have souls with the other card, but Alright, I don't mind transfiguring Unleash. I don't think I want to play... I'm going to just try to exhaust this card if I can, the Thrumming Hatchet. It's just not going to be useful to me in this fight. Good thing we added defense to this deck, by the way. I really love how when they attack me, I love how I draw defense. That's definitely my favorite part of this deck and this character. What a powerful character, man. Sometimes I'm amazed at how powerful it is. I can't even believe it. How could something be so powerful? Do I just bodyguard and do nothing? Because it seems like a waste to spend 2 here to essentially just get 4 summon. Yeah. Of course, I do get the Asti right hand back, but I feel like I just want to stack up a bunch of energy. Oh, cool. I'm so glad, by the way, that I drew this when I have 0 cards in my draw pile. I really like this character. It's a really good character. Like I said, it's just really amazing, actually, how good this character is. I don't even know if we should strike for 4 here. Probably not. I'm sure I'll be able to block the 50 damage or whatever I'm headed for here. I'm sure that will happen. I mean, I could save the energy. I might as well save this Reap for when I draw the Asti right hand. Of course, I could be... Yeah. I guess we're just never going to draw this. Pass that other card. Oh, that's right. It was ethereal. I should have still played it, because now I lost the card and I can't get the stuff. Well, it is what it is. I guess we're just not doing anything this turn. Just a wee bit of attacks. See, you thought I had too much energy. I actually have just enough there. I might be fine with Asti up at 30 health now. I'm already probably okay to block this. Of course, we don't know what we're drawing. Maybe I shouldn't have killed him that turn. I don't know. Well, too late now. If I don't draw any block, I guess I could die at 44. Actually, no. No matter what, I live. All things considered, I did draw pretty poorly, though. But, you know, what are you going to do? At least we can hit to proc the ornamental fan. Of course, we don't have... it's just like, yeah, it's pretty much one of the worst draws we can have. But it looks like we're not going to take damage, so... I can't complain. Alright, we get through that act by the hair of our chinny chin shins. Ship in a bottle. That can be good. I like ship in a bottle. Alright, end of days I could take. Then Doom is on the table. I think Scythe is horrible. You have to play it like close to 1,000,000 times just to get it equaling Reap, and then it doesn't retain and it exhausts. It's a piece of shit card. You'll never be able to convince me otherwise. I mean, it's usable, but it just sucks. Soulstorm. I guess if you started early Act 1, it's okay. Even I've had really good Soul decks, and Soulstorm still just felt completely unnecessary. End of Days, though, is a card I could use, but depending on draw order, it could be bad, but this will definitely be good into quite a few Act 2 fights, and who knows, maybe then I could take other Doom cards too. I mean, the thing about End of Days is it makes it so Doom isn't Doom. It makes it so Doom actually, you know, is useful, so it's pretty good. If you end your turn with unspent... I mean, Pale's Tears could be a way to just hypercharge the ice cream. So it's definitely an option. Definitely not taking Pale's Claw. Pale's Blood is an option because we don't have any card draw right now. And, I mean, we have it with Seance if I actually used a card, but of course I can't rely on it because if I bottom deck it, it obviously doesn't work. I mean, to some degree, this deck costs so much, especially now that I've added End of Days. I feel like I'm just going to take Pale's Tears. Card draw doesn't matter necessarily that much when your deck costs so much. So I think we just take Pale's Tears. And I will purposely try to proc it turn 1 if I can. A lot of fights, hopefully that's possible. Okay. This map sucks. Like, 2 shops over here are just undoable. And because it's like a 1 elite path. I mean, on Act 2, I should be targeting elites. I should be coming online at this point. So this is, we'll just work backwards from here. Do I value a shop and an extra elite over 2 campfires and a question mark? I don't know. I think we'll just do this, and however it's going, if it's going bad, we'll go this way for sure. If it's going good, we'll go here and probably still die, because that's like a bunch of advanced hallways we gotta take on. I mean, most likely it's this path. Let's try that. Right, this is definitely a turn I can save 1 energy on. We're already full blocking. I think maybe I do the hatchet. I don't know though. It's fine. My big attacks like Reap don't matter for this fight, but right hand could be good. End of Days would be amazing. Honestly, I should just try to get to End of Days. If that's the case, I just shouldn't play anything. So we'll have enough energy for the rest of this. Alright, we're full blocking. We just need to stall until we find the Doom card. The Doom card finishes this fight immediately. This is fine, I guess, because we full block with that. 29. Yeah, they're all dead at 29, so I don't think we really need to play anything here. If I bottom deck it, I have the Reap to gain some HP, I guess. Alright, now that is a good card. Upgraded Delay. Yes. Severance. Debilitate would at least make my weakness better. But Severance might just give me some actual card draw, which is nice. So I don't know. That fight went pretty well. We didn't take any damage. Well, if I want a full block here, I am going to have to play a defend, which means I can't get my energy going, which is a problem. So I could just take a hit, I think. He's gonna take a delay or a dance macabre or a right hand or... Well, there's a lot of stuff he could take. I blocked the same amount here or here. This gives me more energy next turn. The thing is, I get 2 additional energy next turn, whereas this only gives me 1, and I lose strength. So I think I should take this hit, power up the rest of these turns to try to finish this guy off with. Pretty bad hand, though. At least we can spam him here. So let's hit him with this. Well, let's do this first. Hit him with that. Hit him with that. Draw. Draw. He'll be down, so that's good. This doesn't do that much, unfortunately. I got 2 more turns to kill him. Might just do this. Shitty thing is, if I recall correctly, if I don't kill him with this, okay, we could just transfigure End of Days and he's dead, right? Yeah. Die, you bastard. Alright, not too bad. Definitely will take that back. Attack potion's fine. I may not mind this. I don't understand Afterlife. It's just like a mildly better bodyguard. Like vanilla, it's just literally 1 more summon, but then it exhausts. And then it doesn't upgrade to anything really all that... It's not like the upgrade makes it not exhaust or something. It just it's more summon, but... I mean, I guess it upgrades for 3, which is a good amount. Kind of just want to take Fetch. Fetch cycles itself. Can proc this and has maybe some synergy with Pale's Tears and the Ice Cream to some degree. Well, I don't know. Things are going pretty well. I'm almost tempted to go left. We could take on an extra elite if we do that, but then only 1 campfire. And a lot of hallways. I mean, yeah. Alright, we're doing it. I think we're actually pretty powerful. That Doom card is amazing. Let's do this first. Could use this here. I have to get through 3 of these, and I probably have a decent potion chance. I think we'll do this. Then I can just play that. That's right. I always forget that, like, for some reason, I really don't like... I didn't like this about the first game. I still don't like it with the second game. To me, it's a lack of consistency. So in Act 1, the first 3 fights, no matter where they are always non-advanced hallways. But then they randomly just switch it up at the next act. They're like, okay, past the 2nd floor, you're now in advanced hallway land. I really don't like that. Well, I'm 1 short of lethal on this guy. This is awkward no matter how you slice it, unfortunately. I think we just bodyguard here instead of severance. We just got to get through his... Well, I'm not going to get through his block next turn, but I just need to have energy to be able to play things. Pretty bad draw. We definitely got to remove some cards from this deck. I mean, this is just bad. Well, we won't take damage at least, so it's not the end of the world. Asti is really saving my ass here. End of Days might still be an okay transfigure target. I mean, between the hatchet and the thing, I already block him anyway. Alright, I am without energy now, but he's stunned and ready to die. Might just not play that. I mean, I'm blocking here. I need the energy to finish him off. It's crazy how much energy this deck needs. I mean, I got Pale's Tears plus Ice Cream, and it's like not enough. Now I even got Friendship. Alright, luckily we draw well there. Well enough at least. Oops, I missed out a little bit there, but that's okay. Bye-bye. I like that card. I don't like that potion. Well, Wisp is... I'd feel better about it if we... I mean, we technically have card draw with Severance. It's just hard for me to find a space to play that sometimes. Dredge could be okay. But it's just... I'm a little worried about adding cards that suck to top deck, especially when I don't have much of a health... you know, I haven't taken much damage, but it's not like I have a big health pool. And, you know, the health pool basically just guards you against poor opening hands. And the more bad opening hand possibilities I add, the worse my situation becomes. But obviously the top end of this is great because I can just pull back, like, End of Days or... That would be the main one, but, or just Defy would be another one. It's not necessarily energy efficient though, and like I said, if it's the first one or two turns, especially the first one turn, it's not great to draw this, but that should theoretically only happen 1 out of 5 times, at least at the current deck size. What's the other one? Cleanse. Cleanse might be okay, but again, it's just slow. It's so slow. I need cards that just help me stall, I feel. Like, the win con is already there. It's Transfigure plus End of Days. That kills almost every fight in this game, other than the few that have Artifact. And even then, I got ways to burn that. You know, I can burn through that artifact and still beat those fights. Yeah, all of these are slow. But, you know, in the long fights, Cleanse is obviously good. But I already got Seance if I want to do that type of shit. I think we just don't take those. Honestly, I don't think we take these either. I need, like, actual card draw, not, like... creating a bunch of souls, which I guess there's just not much. Souls is really the way to draw cards with this character, but I don't know, these aren't really the cards I'm looking for. Okay, I like Severance. That is a way to add some card draw. I almost don't want to play the immediate soul it draws, though. The other option is Friendship and then nothing. Then I'm set for energy for the rest of this game. So do we care more about energy? Or do we care about setting up some card draw? I kind of think we actually care about energy more. So let's just play Friendship. I could still play Severance, but I think I'm not gonna. I just want my energy good. If we draw bad, we draw bad. I got an attack potion, worst comes to worst. Let's play this first. Probably not killing these, so let's just put it on this guy. Yeah. Yeah, that full block Spadasti dies. I guess I can strike. I'm not going to Hatchet, though. I need to get rid of Hatchet. Hatchet actually needs to get out of my deck before strike. I might not take Hatchet much, that Thrumming Hatchet. I've taken it once before from a Neo reward, and it was... I don't know. It did okay. It's just not that good for a card that is so oriented toward the early game. Well, if I can get the Doom card here, we're good. But I got a block in the meantime. So that much for sure we do. Can reap one of these guys. Might as well get this going then. Just get one of those guys in range for now. Oops. God damn it. God damn it. Oh, there goes 4 damage I'm not getting back. I didn't need to play that other defend either. I was playing it to get the thing back, and then I just automatically, because my hand was empty, immediately forgot that I was doing that in order to get that, and then ended the turn. Because I'm an idiot. Alright, here I think we want the Unleash to be... I mean, we're drawing End of Days next turn, so I really don't need to damage these guys because I'm blocking here, so let's just damage you. I should have pulled aggro before I did that. That was a mistake. I'm just making a lot of mistakes here. But, you know, that is what it is. It probably won't matter. I'm feeling pretty strong now. I don't think and this card is like not even getting nerfed. Just the simple inclusion of this card took me from weak as shit to strong as shit. And I have no other Doom cards in my deck. If I was going to nerf a card, gee, I wonder which one I might nerf instead of Defy. You know? I might be open to upgrading Transfigure. It removes the exhaust on upgrade. I feel like it's usually not necessary, but honestly in this deck it could be good. If I could hit this a few times, nothing could stand in my way. Certainly have enough block. Calipers would be so good in this game. Is it at least in the Trash Heap event? I sure hope so. kind of how I feel about Doom often, though, when you're not triggering. This is, I guess, why I don't like Doom normally. Unless I'm actually triggering it with the end of days, it was literally irrelevant on this enemy here. So, ignoring the fact that it absolutely murdered all of that AoE, if it was not that particular Doom card, it was like a normal Doom card, and that was a normal fight, the Doom often just ends up not being relevant at all. So it's like you spent all that card drawn energy on something that just didn't actually do anything. Alright, Parse is absolutely getting picked here. Even though Defy is really good, this is like the only card that actually draws cards without having to rely on like souls in your deck and stuff. So we're definitely taking that. That's a huge pickup. Borrowed Time I normally like. I feel like I don't need it in this deck. And it almost just isn't necessarily good to me in this deck. And then No Escape, I just don't like that much. Slate of Flesh. Yeah, I'm just skipping these. Normally I like Borrowed Time for sure. It's a great way to get energy. The Doom almost never matters unless you're about to die. But, like I said, we have plenty of ways to get energy that are better. Alright, this is a really bad opener. I mean, I'm never going to find a better flex push. I mean, it only hits one card here. It doesn't even affect the right hand. I think we got to do this. Alright, that'll do. Couldn't find a much better one if I wanted to there. Could transfigure this to draw 2 cards. Don't think I like that though. I probably should have started with Severance. Alright, there is our end of days. Our energy's gone, but this guy is ready for death the next time we find that card. I got another turn here to just not play cards. Of course I am going to play that. Let's, I guess, draw through the deck. Alright, with the sound increased a little bit, I can actually hear that guy snoring, which is something new for me. I guess we can do this. I also don't really know that there's much point in that. Let's give this guy some doom, why don't we? I guess we'll just bury him. Once again, the doom actually doesn't matter. Even with all that doom, it didn't matter. Reanimate's really good. Definitely think I'll take that. What is it? Upgrade 2? Upgrade sucks, but yeah, I'd probably be broken to remove the exhaust on upgrade, so I get it. Could also just take delay, which is honestly fine. I'll take reanimate though. Right, upgraded Grave Blast is pretty good here. I mean, they're also nerfing this card, I guess, because they didn't like people getting really big Austies or something. But, so yeah, I can't remember exactly how they nerfed it. I think maybe it doesn't upgrade to remove the exhaust or something. I feel like they just need to address the other cards, because it's like, this card, I don't know, is it really that good if I can't remove the exhaust on it? But I guess so. I'll definitely take it here. I mean, I could definitely argue it sucks to top deck, but it's absolutely so good to not top deck, and especially with the transfigure, we're just absolutely taking that, and it just gives me defense back. I mean, come on. Okay, let's hopefully draw well here. So we can pull this back into the hand with Grave Blast at a later time. I could draw 2 cards. I was really hoping to get a block card here. Just trying to like preserve my health. I mean, Rolling Boulder is pretty slow. I have ran some decks with this card, but this is not a fight where we got time for that. But maybe it will just let me get to the point where if I eventually draw Doom in the back half of my deck, then it's lethal. Honestly, it's probably the call here. I just had to live with some health problems. And I could get an extra 3 block by playing that. That doesn't seem worth the energy. I think we just got to take this hit, unfortunately. Otherwise, I just don't set myself up for success. Awful draw here. Might not even be worth playing that, I don't think. It's not like it procs Ornamental Fan or anything. Yeah, we're taking a bloodbath here because of the draw order. But that's the price we pay. We didn't take the draw artifact, and that's just the price we fucking pay, I guess. And this guy's already in Doom lethal range. Let's try to get everybody as close we can to the Doom lethal range. I can proc this here, but then I have to play Thrumming Hatchet, which I don't love. But it is 4 HP. Sooner I get to End of Days, though, the sooner this fight ends. I don't think 4 HP is worth killing my draw for. We just gotta, once again, take the hit. Well, I used to feel strong. I guess I was just drawing well. Now that I'm not drawing well, I feel weak again. Yeah, we were just drawing like absolute dog water here. Well, we can... I should have just used that on that other guy. Yep, when we bottom deck End of Days, shit don't go so well. But I think we're fine. We'll just kill him next turn. It's all good. Took over half our health. Didn't even need it because of Rolling Boulder. Courier. That could be good. I normally like Invoke, but Invoke is kind of like... I'm already basically getting Evoke by any turn I want it with Pale's Tears. So the only advantage is to summon 2. So I don't like it here. Pull aggro again might be okay. I already have 2 of them. They're not that good of a play, but I don't know, some of these turns are just... The more cards I add at this point, though, the longer I... It's just not good enough, I think. Definitely want to hit this. That could also be a way to make Doom suck less, but with our only Doom card, it's kind of pointless, I would say. Happy Flower is potentially fine. Everything else here sucks. Lethality, normally I like it, the lethality. I don't even like it in my deck. You know, sure, I got a Reap. You know, sure, I got that. Aside from that, nothing else hits that heavy. I guess sometimes my whatchamacallit will, the Unleash. Grave Warden I wouldn't mind. 10 block, get a soul. It's draw positive in a way. Not the turn you draw it, but for $40, I'm okay with that. Putrefy could be good too. Vulnerable though is kind of wasted. It's just a worse, in the context of what my deck is, it's just a worse Defy. Probably don't take it. Take this, but then I can't really, yeah, let's just take this. So much for the courier. I mean, I guess I'm at least getting a 20% discount, but it's like, I don't know. I think I just got to remove the Thrumming Hatchet at this point. That's probably better. It's just, this card is unplayable for me at this point. That's pretty good, actually. That means I don't have to delay my first turn anymore. But yeah, we're a little risky here. Oh man, if I don't draw any defense, I'm fucked. I only drew... Man. Oh, that sucks. Maybe I should have just not done this. I don't know. This would have been a wicked gauntlet as well. This is still, like, overall easier, I feel. But yeah. This shitty potion being my only potion and me on 21 health. It's obviously not the best. Well, I get 2 energy next turn anyway. I just had to think, like, you know, I can save 10 HP by playing this versus just that. If I play this, I can Severance, though, which is not necessarily draw positive that much. And I wouldn't even want to use the soul that I generate here, so it's probably honestly just Reanimate. I don't even think I should play right hand. Yeah, that's the best I can do. We'll take some damage. Let's do that. No point in reaping, I would say. I did the other one just to get some buffer with Osti. So Grave Blast next turn will kill with this, so... I got 26, that does full block, so that's good. I Actually, he doesn't even die. Fuck. I mean, either way, that is the play. So that's 58. Yeah, even with a Reap, I'm not sniffing the fart of killing this guy yet. Let's get that into play. We full block, it's fine. Might as well wait. If I can't kill him yet, no point in reaping. It's just killing my draw. I could double reap to kill, but I still have to take all of that damage. I think we just want to maybe delay Grave Blast, which kills our draw pretty bad, but what are you going to do? And then pull aggro, I guess. Can double defend. 116 plus 25, still not lethal. Actually, is it? It's one. It's close. It's close. Alright, we got this. So, this already double plays, right? So we're good. Alright, so outside of the first turn, we actually don't take any damage. Not bad. Not bad at all. Horrible relic, but you know. Another friendship's probably not needed. The other delay is almost worth taking, but maybe the snap is almost worth taking too. Again, I just don't know when to take this card, because obviously 7 damage sucks for one, but I can certainly see like holding on to Transfigure would be good. I already kind of have Snap with Grave Blast though, so I don't want to add something that is redundant with that. I think the deck's close to pretty close to solid. It just needs maybe a little bit more card draw, and that's it. Also, maybe if I could somehow get a better turn one. I guess if I got I didn't even pay attention to my Happy Flower. I was just like, whenever I can kill this guy, I'm killing him. It just happened. So happened that I got it on a good time there. I guess we go power. This could be bad though. I would say bad, but I guess it has some slight synergy with our shit. I think we do need a rest here. The resting just protects us against bad turn ones. Alright, we'll do the ultimate defend. No thought needed. That's pretty good. This is why we like question marks. Okay, end of days and the opener definitely sucks. I think we just reanimate, honestly. I got a bunch of energy next turn anyhow. I can probably kill this guy without Doom. I gotta Transfigure. Like, I could Transfigure Reap. That kills him in four plays, roughly. That's a lot of plays. It also makes it so I can't really play it this turn, but that's fine because it's retaining. I don't know why Parse seems so awkward to me. I really wish it wasn't ethereal. I mean, I guess I could do it. Problem is, like, it's an energy problem, right? I think I just live with not playing it. This is overkill, but I don't know, man. I'm already technically full blocking here. I kind of want to just transfigure the Reap and then not play anything. I think that's the play. Oh, this turn sucks, though. Bone Shards doesn't even really help me here. I can try to draw a card, that's the only thing I can do. Alright, that's good. That is acceptable. At least I block this then. I should have played those after or before friendship, but you know, sure. All right, we got a good grave blast. Yeah, we can bring back our thing. Where are you, Reap? That's awkward. Yeah, we don't really need to play it. Draw pile is empty. These are so bad. Alright, well, if I hadn't drawn the grave blast there, we'd be a little bit better off, but it is what it is. Yeah. I have 2 fetches and I happen to draw them on the same fucking turn. Wait. Do they work like that? Oh, the first time this card. Okay, well, okay. I guess you can... I just assumed it was kind of like Claw, but I guess not. He's close to death. Well, we get through this fight, I think, without taking any damage. He's not dead yet. Technically, even though the graphic would imply he is. We should kill him next turn. Can I literally not kill him this turn? Are you fucking kidding me? I'm willing to use this potion if I have to. It looks like I have to. Oh no, he's dead to doom. Right, because we get... Okay, perfect. He is dead to doom, so let's just not die. Fall down the pit, buddy. Oh, a useless trinket. Upgraded borrowed time. A second Grave Blast I feel is iffy. And again, as good as borrowed time is, I honestly don't know that I need it. I feel like we kind of got the deck. This guy does kill your draw consistency, but I could maybe argue Grave Blast is okay to that guy then. Maybe I will take it for this specific fight. But it won't be good beyond that, but that's okay. I think 44 is a decent enough buffer that if I do have a good upgrade, I should take it. So some good options would be End of Days. It's almost a 10 Doom upgrade. Honestly, if I'm mainly going to be doubling that, I could see that. I could see the Transfigure being played again. Honestly, that's probably what I'm going to upgrade. If this took away Ethereal, I would do that. Yeah, I mean, looking through all these, it's pretty obvious. Just Transfigure. That's going to be really good. Right, this is the problem with adding too many Grave Blasts. You get them in the opener, and it's not very good. So here, pretty easy turn. Just Severance and Countdown, and I don't play the initial soul. Then we just have a soul on redraw. We have certainly a good amount of energy now. I do want to keep an energy left over here, so I think I'm just not going to play the Reanimate. But having Defy be double play is really good. Now he's just weak for the entire fight. I'm already full blocking, so there's no point in playing Delay. Even though technically I think it was upgraded, right? Oh no, it was not. One of them is upgraded. I think it was the upgraded one that I drew. So technically I could have played it without any downside, but still. Not a great turn. I feel like 3 is fine. I guess we play this. This is technically better than Reap because it's not affected by Friendship. And it's still 3 cost anyway. So I think this is the one we dupe for now. Yeah, I think so. The other thing is I could dupe that. I don't love that as much. So let's bring this back. Oops, forgot to play that, damn it. Parse pretty good here. Could have done the defend or the ultimate defend as well. Ultimate defend, I guess, would be better, but I just felt like I liked. I feel like taking a 2 to a 3 is getting more value. Plus, I can buffer this, so it seemed better. Whether it was, I don't know. There's reanimate. Can pull transfigure out. I think that's okay. And we'll do... I think we'll do it on Unleash. I could do it on Reanimate as well. But this fight might go on another cycle, so I think this is probably better. I'm gonna not play that. Sandpit is like getting scarily close here, even though I've played every single fucking Frantic escape I've seen. We're like dangerously close. I don't know that I want to draw here if I have to play all of this. Because obviously if I draw End of Days, that'll be sad. I don't think we're in any rush. We're already full blocking anyway. Because End of Days doesn't lethal yet. Yeah, there's End of Days. Oh, we got lethal now, though. Because we got this, baby. Die, biatch. Go back to the pit you came from. That's a useless potion with my deck. I mean, not necessarily. Reaper form would make Reap on the level of whatchamacallit. Honestly, it would be better than it, actually. Reaper form's definitely an option. It's just not a good card to top deck necessarily, but once I got my energy chain going, then it's good. The thing is, my deck feels very balanced right now once I get going. Would adding a another 3-cost card, I might feel energy starved, but we could pick up more energy along the way. Other thing is we could take domains, which, or domain, I think the S is silent. And then even though it is 3-cost, as long as it gains back the energy, especially in the context of what my deck is and my relics, and then I'm just drawing extra with it, which would be good. Card draw is, again though, like, once I got the souls kind of generating here and there, my card draw is okay. Oblivion, I've never seen that card until now. It's the first time I've literally seen it. Cool card art, but it doesn't look like that good of a card. I mean, every now and then when I'm spamming Austie, I guess I could apply. I don't understand this. Okay, I guess I target an enemy with it. That's what it looks like, yeah. That doesn't seem that good for my deck. I'm tempted to take the Reaper form. My problem with the main is it's ethereal, so it's like, I don't like that. With Reaper form, I can, even if it's a dead draw, I can bring it back with Grave Blast, worst comes to worst. Is it win more, though? Like, do I actually need it? Is it helping any of my bad situations? I don't know that it is. You know, like I said, I have ways to get through Artifact already. I could also just not go the Doom route in that fight, because usually those Artifact fights are not AoE anyway, so why don't I just focus on Reap as my card that I build around? They're essentially the same damage, so I could argue skipping here. What does this upgrade to? 2? That would be an okay upgrade. What does this upgrade to? Retain. It's not as good. What does this upgrade to? Horrible. Horrible upgrade. I don't like them. I'm not taking them. This deck doesn't need any more. Could transform 3 strikes a defend and countdown, I guess. It's not that good. Powers cost 1 more. How many powers do I have? I got 1, but I don't really need to play that one. And then I got 2, don't really need to play that one. This is a skill. That's a power. Don't really need to play that one. Honestly, all of my powers are not important to my game plan. I could definitely argue taking that because it's just free energy, it looks like. That seems pretty good. Now I wish I took the other stuff. Other than that, I could do this as well if we think a lot of elites can be taken. I'm not a huge fan of taking Act 3 elites. They are all over the place, but they can be pretty devastating on a bad draw. A lot of incoming damage, depending. That being said, it's just weird. If I want to use my money, I have to go to the right. So the whole left side of the map is just not an option. Kind of wish there was a little bit more eloquence in the map generation. Because at what point would I ever go left to? There's no campfires. There's nothing. There's not like a higher amount of elites. I can get 3 on either side. You know, this has a 3 path. Granted, this 3 path is not necessarily much better than the 3 paths over here. It just has a campfire where theirs don't. But, you know, it's like if I want to hit money, if I want to hit a significant amount of campfires, I can only take 2 elites. And, like, if I want to hit early money, which I guess I don't need to at 185. It's just awkward. I think this might be the best path, though. It's only 2 elites, so I probably won't take that. I mean, I could hit 3 if I wanted, but I kind of want to just do that, I feel. Then I only have to fight 2 advanced hallways, 3 advanced hallways, and then the rest is just 2 elites, and then hopefully easy stuff. I think we'll just take this. Might just want to reanimate here. This is not necessarily needed. Yeah, let's just do that. I can build around Reap on this fight, ideally. Or Unleash. I will draw here. If I get Transfigure, put it on Unleash. Alright, I'll play Countdown here just to bring back you-know-what. It will earn me some block. Not that I need it. Actually, I did need it if I wanted to keep Asti alive, which I think I do. Alright, it's not the greatest Grave Blast, but, you know, we'll do it, of course. I could have maybe used this potion. These potions are not useful to me. I'm just holding them in case I get an event where I can trade them in. There's no sense just blowing them for nothing. So I could bring back Defy if I want him to be weak for several more turns. I could bring back Severance if I want to keep drawing cards. I full block already with Pull Aggro. I could bring back End of Days, do some damage. I could bring back I could just Grave Blast over and over again by bringing back each Grave Blast. I guess that's something I could do too. There's Unleash for 29. My initial thought was I would bring Unleash back for 29, but granted I could get, a little bit more with the Bodyguard and the pull aggro, but kind of leaning towards Severance. I think we just do that. I should have played that first. We're going to hold that. I want to hold it for the Transfigure. Do I need to Bodyguard here? I kind of just want the extra energy I feel. I mean, I've got 20. I got a pretty big buffer here. Yeah, I think I just want the extra energy since Reap is going to cost a lot. There's our Transfigure. I think we definitely put it on Reap. I don't know that I play it this turn, though. Kind of got to wait for it to finish him in this fight, I think. I don't know. It's hard to say, because I kind of have some block issues right now. I also may want to just hold it for when I redraw Grave Blast. I can finish him in one turn with Grave Blast. So I may want to redraw my deck right now. I'm thinking give it more chance to find Grave Blast. This doesn't really even make sense for me to play here. I think we just want to hold it at 3 energy since I'm full blocking here. Severance might be worth doing. I mean, I'm getting 2 extra energy next turn. I think I should do Severance. But I will not play that Soul. Moves us more toward lethal as well. Okay, we got the Grave Blast Reap play, so let's just do that. And we're ending on 2, which is good. Alright, that's good. Deck's looking good. So lethality's starting to look okay. It does suck that it's a power, but if I am going to in single target fights, what are the bosses, by the way? So the final one is just single target. This one is AoE technically, but not really. There's really no AoE. That's one thing this is one thing I do wish. So I know there's a lot of controversy about the upcoming Doormaker. I'm trying to reserve judgment because apparently a lot of the people that play on beta actually think it's pretty good. Like it's a pretty good fight that they've made. So we'll see. But no matter what, I'm always skeptical because a lot of people tell me Time Eater was a good fight, and I'm like, no, no, just no. But what was I trying to say? Oh yeah, I just think there needs to be more variety in the final bosses of Act 3, particularly because you're fighting 2 of them. It's like, if I really don't like a fight like Time Eater, it's just not fun to me. It's not interesting to me. I have to fight them 2/3 of every run. I like it at least one more boss, so it's at least down to a 50-50 when I'm playing on Max Ascension. And even when I just look at this, it's like there's not really an AoE fight for the final boss. It would be nice if there was a proper AoE fight. There just isn't. Like, this is not an AoE fight, the Queen. The Queen is just, it's really a single target fight at the end of the day. I think lethality is probably positive. Negative pulse. I don't think so. I just don't think it's that good. 8 block. Even with 8 block, it's just not enough. Just skip these. So much for a question mark. How many times have I top decked a Grave Blast, by the way? I could triple play this for more Blanc. Not that we needed it. I could End of Days, Grave Blast, End of Days. Maybe I was a little premature with that, but it was just too fun of a play to make. Don't think Bone Shards will be good in this deck. Our Osti's typically getting big. Maybe Vulnerability is okay, but I can just hold this potion, honestly, if I have to. I don't think Fear is particularly a good way to apply it. If anything, I should be taking that other card that I keep skipping, the Putrefy or whatever it is, Petrify. This guy is very often a very annoying fight for a normal hallway, but I think he'll be fine for our deck here. We got the ultimate Defend, which pretty much full blocks. Kind of wasting some energy here, but it's okay. Well, I'm glad I took this in the long run. I've gotten, it probably wasn't relevant in that particular turn. I'm just thinking, I'm like, I feel pretty safe with my turtling capabilities in this fight, in this run. Not the best transfigure, but I'm just going to put it here because it's a replayable card. I'll play this so I don't see it anymore. I know it's not technically positive on my energy this particular coming turn, but I got the Happy Flower anyway, so... Alright, we can Grave Blast. So, between Reap... I guess Reap is what we'd want. It's a little awkward here to Grave Blast first, though. But I have to, if I want to bring back the Transfigure. I think we just do that. So this thing does 25, this thing does 29. I mean, this has the advantage of the lethality, but the lethality does not apply to the follow-up hit anyway. That's just not how replay works. So I think we'll just put it here. Do need to get some defense. I mean, Asti will just... Ooh, that's interesting. Alright, well, I'll put it on Reap anyway, then. Might as well block. We're halfway to killing him, slowly but surely. so dead. Where is my... Oh, wait. Fuck, I thought I had those. I guess I got Reap, but I thought I had the other one. Let's see if we can get it. Parse will. Alright, so he dies. We will just do that, I guess. Yeah, whatever, he's dead. See ya in hell. Like an entire act, I held that flex potion. Now I finally got a reasonable potion. I actually don't mind high five a lot of the time, but this is not the deck for it, I don't think. It does have pretty good synergy though with the with Reap, when Reap is, you know, probably my main game plan in the long term here, but I don't know, it might be win more. Again, we do have the vulnerability potion if I really need it. Okay, Putrefy I think I'll take. That is a better way to apply it. Of course, Berry is maybe better than Reap. That is tempting. I bring it to 5 and it does 100 damage. That's pretty good. But I think Putrefy actually is better here. It's a little more versatile and easier to play. And yeah, we won't take those. Right, this is a fight where there is AoE artifact, but it's not hard to strip. I think I just Severance here, and actually I will draw. I don't think I play any of this. I mean, this fight, I can't let it go on too long, but some damage there. Okay, we got the End of Days. If I just can get the double play of it, that would be good. Otherwise, we can do this to break some stuff. Alright, we got the Transfigure. Go 5, 8. And 20, yeah, this full blocks. Just do that. Then Grave Blast wins. Don't think I Reap here because then I can't do the Grave Blast play, but I could kill one of them. It might actually just be okay to do that. Might as well, right? Oh wait, he's not dead. Why did I think... It looks like we're actually fine here. I got 6 energy anyway. That might be vulnerability potion, especially since I do have a way to get vulnerability now, just normally. I wouldn't mind upgraded Parse here. Upgraded Friendship, maybe not. Yeah, these powers are not good to add to this deck because we took the Spike Gauntlets. I could add attack to the right-hand hand, I guess. None of these are like particularly great, I feel. I don't even know which skill. It would just be like a normal defend would be the only option, right? Because everything else should already have nimble. So sharp. Sharp on right-hand hand, I guess, is the best thing here. Just because I play it somewhat often. Yeah, it's okay. Not great this late into the game to be doing that. I mean, the card draw, if I have to play these powers for 2, I just don't necessarily want the card draw. Because it's not like I have the energy a lot of the time to follow it up, and I might just draw past something good. This is definitely the toughest elite for us, so we'll be definitely open to getting some assistance via potions here. Plating's not so good in this fight because he's not like constantly attacking. I think we'll do this. Okay, I could break. None of these are going to help me, unfortunately. I was looking to get some defense, but I might as well just do this and break 2 of its artifact. I mean, I could do this if I don't care about the energy. I already get a bunch of energy next turn. I think we can just do that. I'm pretty much full block. I am full blocking here. I'm like I take 1 damage. This will take care of the final, I mean, there it would have been good to get card draw, I'll admit, but a lot of the time it won't. I think I need to hold this in hand. With all this energy, though, I could definitely do this. That's good. And then next turn he attacks big, and weakness is really good there. This earns me some damage. I think it's okay because we're waiting to like double this card. There's the Transfigure. I think we would prefer it on Reap if we got the Putrefy in hand. I should probably still draw first to see what comes up. Okay, we also don't have lethality in play, so we're okay to do that first. I could Grave Blast it back and not play it and just play Reanimate. I should have probably played Dense Macabre, but yeah, I think we'll do that because we do need a block here. I could also just bring back a block card right now because I'm not technically full blocking this somehow. I might just bring back a block card then. Yeah. This fight's gonna go on a while, so... Parse into Parse is not the greatest, but I don't want to redraw these. Still not attacking, so that's why I'm kind of... We do have lethality, right? So we should start with this. Sucks that he's not vulnerable, but whatever. Pretty good damage anyhow. He's almost dead. I just need the Grave Blast and he's dead. He'll die to Doom though, so it's like I may still need to like just try to block this turn. Alright, we can make him weak. Let's start with this. Alright, Transfigure will definitely be useful this turn. We're full blocking, so we don't really need to do much more. But I might as well do this just to get him lethal. Yeah, lethal on 2, perfect. See ya, bitch. We are strong. I don't mind Necromastery a lot of the time, but I think it's pretty unnecessary. It also costs 3 for us. Wisp is a little slow. Just skip these. Tungsten Rod could be okay. Alright, what do we want to upgrade now? Honestly, since I've been using Reap and End of Days very often, I'm tempted to upgrade them. Which one does more damage? The End of Days does more damage. This is only a 6 damage upgrade, whereas this is a 8 damage upgrade, and it's AoE. So between those two, End of Days would definitely win. Other things to upgrade, I could do this just for an additional vulnerable. Since we can't replay it, that might be okay. Could upgrade that for 25% damage. That's if we go with the Reap. Even then, it's not necessarily great, because a lot of those times I'm blowing lethality on Grave Blast. This is just a damage upgrade. It doesn't upgrade the souls. If I usually want a soul upgrade card, it's like I want to upgrade the actual soul, like Grave Warden does. It definitely seems like those damage cards are the things that I should do. I think just End of Days. That's a pretty big damage upgrade in the context that I'm doubling it pretty often. We'll definitely be glad for it in this fight. Okay, definitely do that. I could just Grave Blast it back, because the turn kind of sucks otherwise. It's just starter cards. Yeah, let's do that. I get my energy next turn anyhow. This is a fight where I could use the plating if I wanted to, but I need to save some for the bosses. Because I will take a hit here, it looks like. Actually, no. Asti blocks it. I don't think I want to parse here. Definitely want to reanimate. And probably just delay. I actually want to kill this guy, because he does more damage eventually, he's less health, and he kills my upgrades, which honestly, I have a lot of cards upgraded, so... As much as I don't want this, I got 5 energy, I probably should just push the damage. This fight is unfortunately potentially gonna need me to use this potion. I can replenish my potions up here. I think we should use it. I really don't want to take damage. I do want to upgrade maybe lethality or reap if I can help it. Right, there's end of days. We can parse and hopefully get... just really hoping to get the transfigure. I could still try for it. I think I should try for it. We just cannot seem to get it here. I can do 27 plus 29. Could add that for an extra 13, so that's 40, 59. Or 69. Then I float one energy, and this guy doesn't die. But I don't see a much better play here, unless I want this guy to die. I mean, honestly, I don't want to take the hit from him next turn, so it's just a lot of wasted damage, though. Like, I think Osti might actually have me killing this guy. If that's the case, maybe it's not so bad if he lives. I can Grave Blast back and kill next turn, so I think that's fine. Also, if I'm mainly interested in killing this guy, let's see, so we get Transfigure here. Could just bring back Reap. 27. I can add, I can do the same amount of damage though as doing with vulnerable, so it would be so this guy is what? At this point, he's got 43. But I do 40 with lethality plus that. With Transfigure, I get it, but then I don't block this guy. We just do this then. I can actually do it without the Transfigure, and it kills him. And then I can just block this guy. Probably just do that. Oh, actually, I could have just killed him if I fucking transfigured that. Well, I might still draw into lethal here then. That's lethal, but we can just do this then. I'll get lethal next turn. Yeah, end it on this turn is fine. Oh wait, 50. What am I saying? Like, I feel like there's something to the Doom bar is really misleading to me. It doesn't help me at all. Like, there's got to be a better way to do this, because like it just looked to me like he was gonna die there. Obviously he wasn't, but this should kill, right? I don't even know anymore. It's just like I can't. It doesn't make any intuitive sense to me. Horrible happy flower turn, unfortunately. Decent potion. Capture Spirit's pretty good at drawing through stuff. It is slow, though, the turn you play it, but then once you get going, it's pretty good engine. The damage is mostly irrelevant. I think we take it, though. It's actually pretty good. Okay, those are good upgrades. Really good, honestly. I think we definitely want to hit that shop, especially because we have the courier. Double Unleash just to get block. Oops, I fucked that up. I could have got 4 extra block here. Well, I get 1 extra energy next turn. I think we should still do this. I fucked up, but I don't want to take any damage. I think this works. We obviously don't want to attack him this turn, but I'm just setting up that reap while I can. Probably should have started with this. I do like the art of this guy. I like him kind of just flying. You feel the weight of him. I want to play this when he's vulnerable. I don't even know if I want to do that right now, though. So I don't think I'll play these souls. Like, I think just reanimate, delay. Oops, missed out on a damage there. Yeah, let's just do that. I'll have plenty of energy this next turn to do what I need to do. Ooh, and we can combo it with lethality. Honestly, I think I'll just transfigure it one more time. I mean, does that kill? 60. It won't kill. If it doesn't, I mean, I still block here anyway, so it's fine. If I can finish this on 2, that would be ideal. Alright, well, Grave Blessed. Reap back, And then we can just kill him next turn. Even with the flying, you only got 8 health, bro. Bye-bye. Kind of cool to make Reap relevant in the late game. That's a good potion, potentially. Still don't think I want to Fear, but maybe for the... We're getting close to the boss, like maybe. Maybe it makes sense. Definitely for the door, it probably does. It's tempting. It's upgraded. I think I might take it. Definitely not taking that shit. Alright, let's take it. Definitely want to hit that shop. This guy, well, I got no problem not playing powers. It's A-okay by me, bud. You're full blocking. I'm just going to buff that guy up a little bit. End of days, you say? I hate to say it, but I might do a delay. Because that's the only way right now that I can block this. I mean, if I play it for when I technically full block, but then my Osti's almost dead. You know what? I think it's still fine to do this. Just get this guy close to death. This is fine. We'll get some card draw. Try to get that Grave Blast. We got the Grave Blast. He might not be dead, though. But let's see. 4/4. I could technically play everything, so... 3/4. Yeah. Oh, he is dead. Okay, perfect. Simple math is apparently very hard for me. Veil Piercer. I've never once had this be good, but maybe if you had a high enough cost lethality or ethereal card, it could be good. Which we just don't have. All the ethereal cards are usually 1 cost. I don't think I'll take another Capture Spirit. 1 is fine. Yeah, these aren't like high impact enough. I won't take another Fear either. Melancholy obviously is bad. There's no AoE. My Osti isn't dying. It's just bad. Snap also, I just don't really think I have a use case for it. Sacrifice is probably not good for us. I mean, production just turns into energy. We've had a pretty good balance of energy. It could be positive to take this at this point, though, and it refreshes the colorless slot. Unfortunately, the gold axe is pretty bad for us, I think. I don't necessarily play a lot of cards. Obviously, Sling is useless. I don't know why this was not added to the trash heap. Thorns... Honestly, it's a pretty bad shop. Let's call a spade a spade. It's a pretty bad shop. Even these potions aren't necessarily better than what I have. Let's take that. Alright, that sucks. It is what it is. I don't have to buy anything. I can just buy the bronze scales, I guess. Whatever. Horrible shop. Could upgrade that so it doesn't exhaust. I actually don't want that. I only want the 1 initial play of it. I don't want to see it again after that. Lethality could be okay. That was potentially an option. What is this? Upgrade just Soul Plus. I don't have like that good upgrades at this point. It might just be lethality. I don't know how relevant it's been though. Like, would it be better just to upgrade Reap itself? I mean, lethality in the I feel like in the context of Reap might be getting replay added like twice in some cases. It might be better just to upgrade Reap, I think. I think we will just do that. We owe it to Reap to upgrade it, right? Alright, this fight will be the harder of the fights, but I still don't think it'll be good. This is the best turn to draw this, by the way, I would say. I can just bank all of this energy. We want to keep the Reap in hand. Okay, we gotta pay attention to what's binding. It's gonna be easy to miss that when I got the Reap ahead of everything. I guess we're just playing this. I think I still keep the Reap. There's no point in playing it. I'm gonna save the potion. Alright, I definitely want to play Defy. Man, we are not getting any card draw. I should have done that first. Still think we just hold this. I might as well use this here. Alright, we finally got the Transfigure, finally got some card draw. I guess it's just giving us all the card draw at once here. Honestly, I'm just going to Grave Blast back the Transfigure. Oh no, it... Why? Why does it do it like that? You fucking bastard. I hate you. All of my soul, all of my blackened soul, I hate you. Dick. Alright, he's close to death. Kind of want to get Friendship into play, but I can just finish this guy right now. My upcoming turn is not necessarily great. I think we should actually just... I'm going to finish him with End of Days. Costs less and it does the trick anyway. It already pushes damage. Turn a soul into a soul. I think I want to get lethality in play. Oops. That's a fucked up turn. God damn it. And I guess I could just ultimate defend Grave Bless, ultimate defend French, or Transfigure, ultimate defend, Grave Blast it. That seems okay. We're just trying to draw back to Reap anyway. Sucks to not play End of Days here. I mean, honestly, it sucks not to play any of these cards, but definitely the double Grave Blast was a good call, though, huh? We just bring back the ultimate defend. I don't want to take any damage here. That way I can go into that final fight in a good spot. This is a horrible turn. Probably should have just played Bodyguard to save myself an energy. They're unbound at the end of the turn, so I can just hold that one. Let's see what we can draw here. Parse is good. Get that one big. This is ethereal. I just let that one go then. We're at 28. This is the problem with the souls. It's like I don't really want to lose parse here. But I also... I think we're okay just losing it here. So we can do... Do we have lethality in? We do have lethality in. Can reap, grave blast, reap, but then I would take damage. This is 8 blocks, summon 5. I think we got a parse here. Plus, it's not a good happy flower turn anyway. No rush on the reap. Alright, we'll do it now. And we just need another Grave Blast and we're good. Actually, I need like one more energy. Oh no, 7. Yeah, I'm good. This would be... Alright, Defy will be good here. He's close to lethal. 55, I should full block here with Osti. He'll die actually to the thorns, it looks like. Nope, he's one short of lethal, damn it. Well, that sucks, because now he's for sure dead, and I'm on a horrible heavy flower turn. Let's bring back our best block cards, I guess. I don't know. The ultimate defend, where is that? Too bad there's no way I can, like, give him health. Yeah, whatever. Next fight shouldn't be too bad. I don't think it'll be worse than that. We took no damage. Granted, I did use a potion. I still got this potion now. Probably just delay aggro. We drew production really well. I do need to draw forward though, not backwards. Petrify might be acceptable. I think I want to save it for the other guy. I'm already full blocking anyway. Get the Macabre into play, I guess. Maybe I should have played Strike there, I don't know. I think I want to keep this one from dying. You know, that second phase, we want him vulnerable for sure. This turn kind of sucks. I may have to reap just to get block here. Also, it would... I should have done that first. I could have actually just had lethal here. Oh well. It's a mistake, but it's not like a deadly mistake. There's like nothing bad in this pile, I guess. Just this Sender's Bane. Okay. I definitely don't want to lose those. We don't have Grave Blast. I think I'm okay having all of this in the upcoming draw, so I don't think I'll draw anymore. I may just transfigure this reanimate, I don't know. But then that uses all of my energy. Could transfigure the countdown. It's pretty slow though. I don't have to transfigure any of this really, but tempting to do the reanimate. I do need some energy for next turn though, so I really can't do all of my energy here. I think I'm just going to reanimate, and I will transfigure this, but not play it. Well, I can't play it. Yeah. This has to get played. This has to get played. I think we got to get friendship into play. I'm like kind of towing the line here. We can take our time with this fight. But I need more energy. We got to get this energy chain going. So we did no damage whatsoever there, but that's okay. We had to rush into him because of my misplay. Parse. We got the transfigure for that. Get rid of countdown. Trying to avoid having to transfigure a defensive card, I really want to hit this Reap. I'm already hitting pretty heavy with this Unleash for 2. Alright, this thing's at replay 2 now for 5. I like that. Sucks that I can't play this turn, but it's okay. So even with that friendship, we're still hurting for energy, but hopefully that doesn't last necessarily. I could play this now. He would die. But then again, I'm left with like not being able to do damage to the next phase. I kind of just want to build up a big energy pool. And a big Ostie. I want to pop this guy by playing Unleash, I think. I don't need to transfigure Reap again. We might actually want to just transfigure defensive cards at this point. Like Ultimate Defense a good one. Like I said, if I can get my energy pool up, that might be ideal. Kind of like this delay being buffed up too. So I could play it here and I'm going to get double energy again. Get that strike out of there, that's good. Okay. I think now could be a good time to do this. He's still vulnerable. Then I can reapply the vulnerability and bring the Reap back. And I'll still do some damage here to this guy. Or not. Right, that does not match other interactions I've had with Doormaker, where it keeps attacking into the spawned guy. That makes no sense whatsoever. Either way, we'll do this and bring Reap back so that we have it. We never played lethality, huh? It must have just died. So this is 51. I mean, I should definitely play it, I feel, but let's see what we're drawing first. Yeah, let's play it. I don't necessarily want to lose parse here. Let's bring Reap back. Might just need it for the next phase. Though I can do some pretty good damage here. I mean, I'm pretty much full blocking with Ostie. Let's see if we're going to draw into Unleash, though. Doesn't look like it. I don't want to lose Defy. We'll kill him next cycle. I'm going to save attack potion for if I absolutely need it. Okay, this is a pretty easy one. Let's get rid of the defend. Doesn't actually die here. This is okay at this point. We're full blocking and I get a bunch of energy next turn. If I can double play Unleash, then I can set up Reap. There's Delay. It's always going to be good to play that. I know we're overdrawing, but I just want to get to that Transfigure so I can pop him this turn. I guess I could just pop him though with this, huh? 60? Yeah. Okay, he's popped, so now we can just finish him. Oh, there's Goatsy. How dare you, Goatsy? Get reaped. You are dead. Alright, well that felt pretty good other than the fact that we went down to 1 HP in Act 1. It was pretty much easy mode past there. I mean, honestly, I think I only took hardly any damage the rest of the game. I mean, I don't know. Maybe the plan with Necrobinder should be actually, like, literally just avoid as many fights in Act 1 as possible. Because once you get your... It's hard to say, because, like I said, End of Days, even though End of Days at the end of the game wasn't really used, but it immediately was so powerful, and then obviously we kind of transitioned toward it. Really, anything could have worked with the Transfigure. Transfigure is just kind of broken that it can, you know, be played on any card. But yeah, I will say that run overall did feel good outside of Act 1, which is pretty common with this character. So yeah, Transfigure definitely top tier. End of Days definitely top tier. It's the one Doom card that I like. You'll notice I really didn't add any other Doom cards. The power that I got was from a random power, so you know, that shows you what I still think about Doom even when I have the best Doom card. Parse, I guess, is okay. It sucks that it's ethereal. It's just kind of an objectively worse skim in that sense. I mean, I know there is ethereal synergy, but we didn't have any of it. Ultimate Defend is good. Fear is fine, I guess. I don't know how relevant it necessarily was. Reap is a really... This card's growing on me. It's good in Act 1, and as we see here, if you do have some support with, like, Transfigure and stuff, it's still, like, really good in the late game. Delay is fine. Definitely the Ice Cream, though, like, was... Without Ice Cream, this run was not made possible. Severance is okay. I still don't know what I think about Severance. It is fine in a deck like this. I've definitely had it perform well in mini decks, but it's also been awkward to play in mini decks. It doesn't do a whole lot of damage for 2, and obviously it's nice that it immediately draws 2 cards if you want to, and then it has a... It's like, it really is a good card on paper. I just don't know in practice if it's that good. Just because it is kind of awkward to play, to put 2 energy toward attacking, but not have it be a good attack, and have no block or anything. It's only really, I feel, particularly good if you have a lot of defense to cover your ass, particularly if you have, like, Summon, so that you can, like, stack up defense to then use Severance later. Or if you have a deck like this where you have so much energy that this 2-cost attack doesn't hurt you that much to play. Reanimate's just solid. Lethality is fine. We didn't really use it that much here. Production was drawn at the right time, that's for sure. Defy is a really good card. It'll be interesting to see, though, if it's like really all that good after the nerf. I think it still will be decent. Seance, yeah, take it or leave it. I guess it's okay. I'll be honest, it doesn't feel like on the power level of a rare to me, but it is good. Delay is fine, as we know. Grave Blast, I mean, Grave Blast was certainly God tier in this run. I'll give it that. Putrefy is just solid. Friendship is solid. Pull Aggro is, like, technically a bad card, but I find myself using it a lot. It is just what you need sometimes. Grave Warden's fine. Right hand, I guess, is fine. It's like probably actually pretty good. I still don't think this is necessary. This was definitely the deck for Dance Macabre. I'll say that. It was technically probably good in this deck because it generated quite a lot of block, but I don't know. I want to say results not typical. Fetch is, I guess, really good. It's just like a better FTL. Countdown, I think, sucks, but it's good if you can combine it with Death's Door or whatever. And Capture Spirit, I think, is solid. Again, though, I don't know. It's a really weak attack, so it's like, and it's not even technically an attack; it's a skill. But you know, adding 3 souls to your draw, it's technically drawing 6 for 1 energy and dealing 3 damage. That's not bad, but it's just like the later you draw it, it's probably the better. Yeah. Fun run outside of Act 1. Act 1 was miserable, but the rest was a stomp. As always, thanks for watching, and until next time, peace.